Hello, fellow classers. This is Wade from 2DVD, bringing you a war recap. Gosh, I hadn't done one in such a long time. I've been very busy at work, and we've had some turnover in the clan and some issues, and so we've lost. I just come out and say it. We lost Tony the Terrible. In his main account in this 4 minis, which sucks because we were able to do 15 on 15 when he was in the wars. Now we've lost a third of our primary war members, and so we're down to 10 on 10. But we're making do, doing well, having great wars. And I'll actually back out and I'll show you our war log here. As you can see, we lost that to Portugal lords. That was a really tough war. We were overmatched. Same thing with Aztec warrior and whatever Arab clan that is. I'm sure most of those guys got the boot when the permanent bans came down for farming. But it was this war right here, Farmadillos. Tony is a member of them now. I mean, as you can see, we lost by a star. We were severely overmatched against Farmadillos. They had a significant hero advantage on pretty much every base. We only lost by 1 star, which I thought was pretty good, but Tony just felt like he needed something more out of the clan, and so he decided to move on. And we're working hard to build back up, and we've got some new members, a couple of new guys. One is Mac. He's doing a good job. He's kind of a rush Town Hall 10, but we're glad to have him. He's getting 2 stars on his attacks, which we're happy with. As you can see, that was the only star that was left to get to. That was the only base that had a star remaining. So that's really covering for us. We're not worried about our number 1 getting stars because he's been really consistent with the 2 stars. So we're going to look at some attacks. This first one, this is by me. This is by Wade, and this is a Govajo. And when I was planning this attack, all of the bases had ground troops in the clan castle. So I'll be honest, I just went in. Normally, most of the time, I don't like quad quaking on a fresh hit, not knowing what's in the clan castle. But I went ahead and did it anyways, just because I just went ahead and did it. I just said, screw it. I'm just going to assume that it was ground troops. I can handle ground troops. Ground troops are very, very easy to deal with. It was all Valks and Wizards. So as you can see, all my stuff is ripping through the base. I actually think I forget to pop my king ability here, which... Nope, I didn't forget on this base. There was some base, I think it was this war, I forgot. Double giants in mirror locations, but with the strategic placement of my hogs, I was able to avoid the giant bombs. As you could see, I actually dropped that hill maybe a little earlier than I wanted, or probably a little earlier than what I would like. Most of the time, I like to save my hills until the very end. But really, what I was just saving those hills. If you can keep your hogs up longer, you'll have more left at the end. So as you can see here, it's just an archer tower and a cannon. I've still got one redhead running around, 5 wizards left. So I've got plenty of cleanup. Got my archer queen running around here. So this is actually, I was really proud of this attack. I've been struggling with double giants lately. They'd been getting me, but as you can see, I had plenty of troops left for cleanup and everything, and there's the 3-star right there. That's all she wrote. So I was very proud of that attack. And then the next one is also by me. Now Mac hit a 3-star on number 4. But Mac, you're a Town Hall 10, brother. I love you, but really appreciate you. But that's dipping down. We don't really show those much in these videos. This next one is also by me, and this can be a kind of a tricky base, but actually it lines up perfectly. And what I wanted was I wanted to drop my golem, and I knew my Valks would go. They would stay in this area because they're going to go towards the closest things to hit. Look at that jump spell, and look at all those Valks in the core. Then you can rage and heal them, keep them up, keep them alive, and boom! Look how quickly they punch through that core. That's just ridiculous. So jump on the other side to get them back out. Drop some wizards here. Trying to clean up. That was actually a waste. But what I do now is that mortar's not really going to do much to those wizards. And look, I got Valks on that Tesla in there, so they're going to rip that up. So cleaning up here. Got Valks running around both sides. Wizards behind this golem. If you got 3 wizards behind a golem, that's tearing up city. And now at this point, there's nothing that's going to really do any significant damage to my Valks or my heroes. And I actually swagged my Barb King ability. That was a very quick attack. I think it only took like a minute and 15 seconds. So I was very proud of that attack. It's a 6-pack for me. The next one we're going to look at is number 5. This is Tack Hammer. Tack Hammer doing his traditional Gova attack. Just 2 golems and 13 Valks, as you can see. He's gotten really good at this too. Drops his golem. As you can see, there's a lot of junk, including the high hit points gold storage down here. But he does a great job of clearing that out with his wizards. And actually what he likes, Tack's just developed this strategy now that he likes to do. And what happens is he'll drop his wizards and Valks in behind. I mean, if you got wizards in behind Valks, I mean, that's just going to tear everything up. Drops a heal, bombs going off. Not even going to touch those Valkyries. Look at all those wizards behind. Just pure wreckage. Pure, unadulterated wreckage. Look at that. Boom. All that stuff's gone. Wizards in there tearing everything up. Now that's a problem. There goes some wizards on both sides because of the giant bombs. But he's got a ton of Valkyries left. I don't know if you look over here on this side. I mean, they're just going to shred through everything like tissue paper. So, Archer Queen still making her way up around the side here. That golem's still doing work. Lots of wizards still tearing everything up as well. Some wizards get the boot with the spring trap, but it's not that big of a deal. That wizard tower is not going to really do much damage to that Archer Queen. Valks are still making their way around. Archer Queen gets in the base. Everything's distracted. And that's all she writes for. That's all she wrote for this base. So great job, Tack Hammer, on the 3-star. The next one we're going to look at is Vanasse on number 7. And he's hitting this with a Gova 2. Pretty easy funnel on this side. He does the Earthquake. He takes a Rage and 2 heals instead of the, like, normally with me, I like to do the 3 heals just to keep everything up. But he does the Rage along with the Quad Quake. So, Wizards down. Valks are in. Oh, look at that. Open. Boom. Everything's gone. Heal up everything. There goes that Rage. Watch how quickly these Valks tear through that base. Oh my gosh. Raged Valks are insane. So he's got his Archer Queen coming around here. Got plenty of Valkyries, plenty of troops. Still has a heal. Still dropped a heal. Just pure, unadulterated wreckage is all that is. That's all it is just wreckage. So, I mean, at this point, this base is cooked. Now all you're worried about is if he's got enough time to clean it up, which obviously he does. So, just a couple of defenses left. Archer Queen and the Wizards are coming in to help out with that too. Tell you, man, them level 4 Valkyries, those redheads are tough. Quick attack, tearing everything up. Still has a fully formed golem, which is impressive. I don't know what that wizard is doing, because that was the only thing left. So there's your 100%. So great job, Vanasse. And now our last one is Great Scott. Hits number 9. It's a Town Hall 8. But he does a different version of the Govaho. And this is something I've seen a lot of times when we face clans that tear us up. These guys actually use these attacks. And this is just a Go Vape, a Quad Quake Go Vape. Instead of Hogs, you take the 2 Pekkas. So, as you can see, he's going to open up pretty much the entire base with that Quad Quake there. Whenever it starts. So here come the level 5 Valkyries. Rages them up. He's really just using those for a funnel, which is quite fascinating. But those Valks go for a walk, but that's okay because they get back in the rage. And then look how quickly they rip through this base. Boom, everything's gone. Boom, boom. It's actually really impressive. He can drop that heal in the core once those Valks get into the middle. Nothing's going to do anything to them under that heal. And now it's just a matter of cleaning up that island with those defensive points in it. And I mean, he's still got a full. Look at those Valks up there. Oh my gosh, just how quickly they tore up that top square part. But this base is wrecked. This is a very, very, very quick attack. I mean, this attack probably took, what, less than a minute and a half. This was very, very impressive, Scott. I really like the strategy. I've actually done it myself a few times. Not as successfully as this, but look at all those Valks left. Oh my gosh. So there goes that Archer Tower, and one more clean up the army camp, and that's it. So some great attacks there. We've really been killing it on these 10-on-10s, even with people that have been better than we are, I guess, in terms of base design and troop levels. We've still been whooping people, so we've been doing really well. I'm really enjoying. I do miss the bigger wars, and I do miss Tony. Tony was a great guy, but I feel like we're doing well right now. Looking for new members. If anybody's interested, just find us at 2DVD. We're a great clan. We like to war, and we like to have a good time. So this is Wade from 2DVD, and telling everybody to clash on. Bye.